His father had abandoned them after just 3 years in Mexico. He then joined the army as a clerk at age 17 but was medically discharged. He had a nervous breakdown and was dismissed on mental health grounds. Also, he was brilliant with an IQ of 135 and even managed to attend UCLA and later New York University studying film. In 1969, age 25, Alcala attempted his first kill. The victim was Tali Shapiro, an 8-year-old girl he lured into his apartment in Hollywood. The incident happened on September 25th in 1969 when Shapiro, then a second grader, was walking along Hollywood's Sunset Boulevard and accepted a ride from Alcala, who lied about knowing her parents. A good Samaritan who saw the abduction followed Alcala to his apartment and then called the police. Officers came and tried to get Alcala to open up unsuccessfully, so they busted down the door and found Shapiro on the floor with severe injuries. Alcala had escaped via the back door. This was the first time Alcala showcased his killing signature: beating, biting, and strangling. His escape led him to New York, where he picked an alias, John Berger, and joined film school. Surprisingly, he studied under Roman Polanski, a renowned film producer, director,
that sounds about right.
an actor who fled the U.S. after pleading guilty to intercourse with a minor. Alcala was
But not after winning an Oscar for it and receiving a standing applause and people lamenting the fact that he couldn't be there because he was on the run for fucking raping a kid. Hollywood is sick, man. Hollywood's fucking sick. And he is still praised to this day. That Polanski shit, man.
Later convicted of the in 1970, but only served 34 months in jail for defiling a minor, as Shapiro's parents didn't want her testifying at the trial for rape. Fast forwarding to 1980, he was convicted of murdering Robin Samso, a 12-year-old. The conviction was overturned twice before finally getting a death sentence for her murder, and also for the and murders of Georgia Wixted, Jill Parento, Charlotte Lamb, and Jim Barracombe that occurred in the 1970s. It's therefore believed that between 1969 and 1980, he could have murdered a lot more people. In 2012, he confessed to the murders of Cornelia Crilly, flight attendant, and Ellen Hover, an heiress, and in 2016 got charged with murdering 28-year-old Christine Ruth Thornton. Now, knowing his story, it's disturbing that on Wednesday, September 13th,
the dating
1978, Alcala made an appearance on the TV matchmaking show, The Dating Game. Even more disturbing is that the day's bachelorette, Cheryl Bradshaw, facing the lineup of 4 eligible bachelors, chose Alcala, going by bachelor number 1. He was introduced as a, quote, successful photographer and a fan of skydiving and motorcycling. During his appearance at the show, it was, however, confirmed that his career was typesetting at Los Angeles Times. The mention of photography was thus a curious bit, because it seemed that he only used it to lure his female victims. He would then kill them and have their bodies in grotesque poses before taking pictures. An interesting bit of his appearance on the show was also the kind of answers he gave to the Bachelorette. For example, he said his best time is at night because, quote, nighttime is when it really gets good, end quote. He also did an impression of a dirty old man while at it. He won the game, and with Cheryl Bradshaw, they were supposed to go on and get tennis lessons and a trip to Magic Mountain. However, Bradshaw said her intuition didn't let her. She said that while they were backstage conversing, she got extremely creepy vibes from him, and she just decided to not go with him. And she never saw him again. But those
vibes saved her life.
Saved her life.